Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Underwater, which also, I have a review for this written on Sith Pop, so go check that out as well. But just to talk about my thoughts on this film, I dug this film. I thought it was a good film, and I had fun with it. I was really shocked because, it's January, this is a horror film, and it's dumping ground season. But this turned out to be something that probably Disney didn't know what to do with, because it's a Fox film that's been sitting on a shelf for 3 years, so they're probably like, let's just dump it in January. Let's not get it close to any of our other releases. But this film, the real star is William Eubank, who's the director here, because this is really well directed. There's some great camera work, and how this whole situation is staged, and how you're engrossed in it with these panning shots down these hallways, or cutting between different kinds of camera shots of like night vision or from the helmet perspective, these first person views, and seeing things in the background. And it really is a well done film that really deserves a lot more attention than it's probably going to get. And Marco Beltrami, who's one of the composers of the film, develops a eerie, atmospheric kind of score that really builds the different scenes in this. And yes, this film lends a lot from Alien, The Abyss, a lot of different kinds of films like that. And honestly, I was kind of waiting for it to be like, hey, is this a Cloverfield movie? But it really gives enough of those genre thrills with great talent behind the camera to build actual tension. I felt tense. I was on the edge of my seat. I was wondering what was going to come next. And there was just enough character development for me to feel a little bit for these characters. They could have used some more time to develop some of the characters, but most of them had some kind of strange quirk that stuck out to you, or they had a relationship with somebody that builds some kind of empathy. But Kristen Stewart does a fantastic job. She nails the physical acting, the psychological aspects of this film. T.J. Miller's fun. Vincent Cassel does a fine job, and so is John Gallagher Jr. Jessica Henwick gets a little more lifting than some of the other supporting characters, but honestly, there were some fun characters, really well done direction of this underwater thriller, and honestly, it's a fun time, and I would recommend it, especially if you're into these genre type films. Go check out Underwater. Don't let this one get flushed away. You're welcome. Horrible joke there. But this is a fine film. Don't let it be discouraging that this came out in January. This is something worth it. And let me know what you think about Underwater. But thank you as always for supporting your Wasteland reviewer.